Now, if you're like 99% of players so far in NBA 2K25, you can't seem to buy a bucket. And I'm sure majority of you guys are here for that exact reason. Now, no need to panic, your search for a good jumper has come to an end. Because the jumper I show you guys in this video, it's so tough, so pretty, so chicken. It's literally an automatic green. And it's so easy to time. This is the best jump shot for small guards on NBA 2K25. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to say, make sure you watch the video all the way through, because if you miss anything, your shooting struggles will continue. I'm going to be going through everything when it comes to shooting, from settings to the shot meter to visual cue, literally everything you need to know about shooting. So make sure you smash the like button, hit the sub button, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, when it comes to shooting, the first thing we're going to talk about is your settings. You want to make sure all your shooting settings is good. Honestly, settings matter more this year than they probably have in any other year of 2K. Now, a new feature that they added was the shot timing profile. Now, the shot timing profile is basically a way that decides, how much your timing actually matters. So basically they have all these different, modes that you can put it on. There's difficulty based, which is basically like, it depends on whichever game mode you're playing. So if you're playing Pro-Am, then obviously you're going to be playing on Hall of Fame difficulty. I believe Rec and, Park and other things like that are a lower difficulty, but I haven't really seen anybody this year using difficulty based. I'm sure it's probably just decent. It's probably like the third best setting to have on here. You also have real player percentage, which I don't think anybody's gonna use. Then you got low risk, low reward. Honestly, I think that's another one majority of people aren't gonna use. It says jump shot timing only has a small impact, and it's like, why would you want your jump shot to have a small impact on, like whether your player's making shots or not? I feel like that's just stupid. But then you probably have the second best one, which is normal risk, normal reward, which is, I guess they're saying it's like how it was in previous 2Ks. Me personally, I feel like it's probably gonna be decent to use. I've had a couple friends that used it. I've tried it out too. Me personally, I was shooting better on high risk, high reward. And high risk, high reward, they're saying jump shot timing considerably affects the shot outcome, with a higher chance at making shots with great timing, but also a higher chance to miss with poor timing. So basically, if you really are timing your jumper, bro, you're gonna make majority of your shots. If you mess it up just a little bit, you're gonna miss. But the thing about normal risk, normal reward is that, let's say you mistime your jumper a little bit, you could make it potentially, but also when you do time it well, you still could miss. So it's really a balance for real. It's like you could get more full whites on normal risk, normal reward than you're gonna get on high risk, high reward. But if you really know your jumper, I feel like you're gonna want to use high risk, high reward. The devs even said it before the game even came out. High risk, high reward is probably gonna be for, more comp players. I know obviously a lot of you rec players know how to time your jumper, or park players or whatever. Y'all can time y'all's jumpers too. It comes down to timing your jumper, bro. I feel like the best thing for you to be shooting on is high risk, high reward. Now, another small detail about the high risk, high reward, one thing I've noticed is that I haven't made any whites throughout like the first couple days of actually playing. Like, I haven't made not one white. So that just tells you right there, if you even mistime your shot, bro, you're not gonna make it at all. But that's what I'm saying though, I'm not mistiming my shot, and if you really know your jumper, you're gonna be green. Now, the next thing you want to look for in your settings is your shot timing visual cue. Now, this is something that they added last year, and obviously it's another really big thing. This determines when you're gonna be letting go a square on your jump shot. So if you're somebody who likes a slower type of jumper, obviously you're going to want to go with something like release. Maybe a little bit faster, you might want to go push. And then obviously if you like your jumper really quick, then you're going to go with something like set point. I've never seen anybody use jump even last year. Majority of people use push and release, and I just feel like release and push overall just gives you a better feel for your jumper. Like, it's easier to feel and get a timing and understanding of what your jumper is going to be. That muscle memory starts to click in, and after a few months you're not missing anything. Now, I would advise you guys to use either push or release, obviously, but for this jumper that I'm showing you guys in this video, I would say release is probably going to be better. It's already a fast jumper, so yeah. Now, that pretty much wraps it up as far as the controller settings go. Now, once you finish that, you can go over to your animations and you can look at something called the customized HUD, and that pretty much just allows you to change a bunch of different things as far as like your shooting goes, your jump shot goes, and stuff like that. What you want your meter to look like, things of that nature. If you want to get shot feedback, I would advise you guys to turn on your shot feedback. You're definitely going to want to have that, just so you're getting a feel of, okay, that was contested, this wasn't contested, that was open, and then you'll know what shots to shoot. It's going to help you with your shooting so much more. As I said, in this customized HUD, you can change, if you want the shot meter, but I would advise you guys to not be shooting with the shot meter. There's no reason why we're in 2K25 and you're still shooting with a shot meter, bro. That's just terrible ball. But that pretty much wraps it up as far as, you know, all the little settings and all that stuff goes. Now we can get into the actual jump shot, which you guys been waiting for. Now let's hop into the Jumpshot Creator and see what we working with. Now for this jump shot, I'm gonna give you guys two little different variations, and you guys can just choose whichever one you want to use, but it's still pretty much the exact same jumper. Now the lower base is gonna be Stephen Curry. That's obviously all reliable when it comes to jump shots, especially at the beginning of the year. You know, we don't know the best bases yet and things like that. Nothing's been exposed too much, but obviously we're probably not going to be using a Stephen Curry base, you know, when we're in December or whatever. But the Stephen Curry base has been really big since the start of 2K25. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of, you know, content creators posting jump shot videos, and Stephen Curry base is consistent throughout a lot of these videos. But what you guys haven't seen is this upper release right here, and the upper release one is going to be Anthony Edwards. Now, I don't really know what made me go with Anthony Edwards. I guess it's just because, like, I'm not gonna lie, when I went to community day and I was using Anthony Edwards and Play Now, bro, that nigga was hooping, bro. And me, the type of person I am, like, I'm not gonna say I don't ever look up, you know, jump shot videos, but for the most part, I want to figure it out myself. And so I just decided, bro, let me rock out with Anthony Edwards. I swear on everything I love, this was the first upper release I put on. Like, this jumper right here is the exact same jumper I've been using since the start of the game. Literally insane. But I just love the way this Anthony Edwards just looks with the Curry base. There's something about it, bro. It's just like, Ant already has a pretty jumper IRL, so, you know, bro, I decided to rock out with it, and I'm loving it. Now the upper release 2 is going to be Oscar Robertson. This is another popular thing in the 2K community, that Oscar Robertson release 2, bro. Everybody was using that last year. I used that with the Patty Mills base last year, and I was sparking all entire year, so I had to go with that Oscar Robertson for upper release 2. But now we're gonna get into the blending and the release speed, and this is gonna be so key. Y'all gotta stay tuned and keep your ears open for this part of the video right here. Now your visual cue, now this is what we talked about a little bit earlier. It all ties into the same thing. It pretty much is the same exact thing. I believe I seen one of the devs on Twitter say that you're in the Jumpshot Creator, that actually overrides whatever you have in your settings. So really and truly, if you want to change, you know, your jump shot to push or set point or jump or release or whatever, you should be doing it in the Jumpshot Creator. And as I said before, I'm on release, bro. Gotta rock out with the release. It's already a fast jumper, as you guys are seeing on the right side of y'all screen, bro. It's fast as hell, so I'm going with that release. Now the release speed though, now on the very first day, like literally on release day, I was shooting on very quick. Now they have 5 different modes that you can have your release speed on or whatever. They got very slow, they got slow, they got normal, they got quick, and then they have very quick. Now like I said, I was shooting on very quick, and honestly, bro, I can't lie to y'all, I was hooping, bro. Like, and I don't even like fast jumpers at all, and it really was a really quick jumper. For some reason, I don't know if y'all feel this when y'all are playing, but the shooting kind of feel a little slow at times. I don't know what it is. So I felt like I kind of had to, like, I was forced to go with a quick jumper. And like I said, I don't like quick jumpers at all. And I was hooping, bro. Like, it didn't make a difference. This is probably the first year of 2K that I can say I used a fast jumper, and I was sparking. But the thing about me is, with jump shots, I really want to have perfection. Like, bro, for me, shooting is the most important thing on 2K, bro. You gotta know your jump shot. Like, that is so key. So I had to find perfection. I had to find what is gonna feel the best when I'm letting that shot go, when I'm releasing, what is gonna be the best moving forward. And for me, I felt like I just wanted to slow it down just a little bit. So I would advise you guys to go 3/4 speed. I would advise you guys to go quick for your release speed instead of very quick. But like I said, bro, very quick was still really good. Quick is still really good. Honestly, there's not really much of a difference. I was sparking either way. It just depends on whether you like your jumper a little bit faster or whether you like your jumper a little bit slower like me. Now lastly is going to be your animation blending. For me, I went Anthony Edwards 35%, Oscar Robertson 65%. I feel like that's the point in the jumper where it starts to look a little bit more smooth. I like it like that. Oscar Robertson, obviously you want to have that a little bit more than the Anthony Edwards, just because Oscar, bro, it's tough, bro. It's OP. And as you guys can see in the bottom right corner, you got the shot attributes. Now the release height is going to be a B-. Your release speed is an A+. Get that A+ for the release speed. Your defensive immunity is going to be an A-, and then your timing stability is going to be an A+. So you're getting good grades all the way around when it comes to this jump shot right here. Now before we get out of this jump shot video, I'm gonna just let you guys know like when you're supposed to be releasing the jumper. So as you guys can see right here, you want to release the jumper right when you see the flick of the wrist. So that's what you're always going to want to do when you're shooting on release. When you see that flick of the wrist right there, that's when you let the shot go. If you're on push, you're obviously going to be shooting on the push of the jumper when you see the ball about to go forward. But as far as release goes, you want to be shooting as soon as you see that flick of the wrist. Now, another thing I noticed with the shooting, I just want to mention this too, bro, is that when you're shooting stuff like crab shots and stuff, like, bro, make sure you shoot through the little hitches and the little glitches. As you guys can see in this play right here, like, I got the crab and I took the shot, and as you can see, like, at first it was like my player like kind of struggled to shoot the ball, and that's how it is with everybody's jumpers. I don't know if that's gonna get patched or something like that, but make sure you're always shooting through, you know, like the little hitches of your jumper. Make sure you're shooting through the contested shots as well, because that's what's gonna make you better. Practice obviously makes perfect, bro, and before you know it, you're gonna be sparking too. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you smash the like button and hit the sub button. If you learned anything new, bro, make sure you drop a comment and tell me thank you, bro, because I'm trying to save y'all out here from being broke. Nah, let me chill, bro. But I can't wait to keep bringing y'all 25 content. If y'all want to see more bangers, bro, y'all let me know, bro. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video. Peace.